Hello, welcome back to Life Enthusiast Podcast. I'm Ha, and in today's episode, I want to share something that has been real for me lately. And I know it's something that so many people silently struggle with. It's about learning to be okay with not being okay. To meet the uncomfortable moments of life with softness instead of resistance. Because the truth is, the problem is rarely the problem. The real struggle is our own resistance to what's happening. Our inability to accept the present moment when it doesn't match the idea we hold in our mind. And recently, I was reminded of this in a very human way. So, let's begin. So a couple of weeks ago, I had a small interaction with someone in power at work, someone I respect and look up to. It wasn't dramatic, but it landed deeply, and it triggered something within me. That part still seeks for external validation, that wants to be seen, valued, and approved by authority. And even though I logically knew everything was fine, emotionally, I didn't feel fine. And my mind started replaying the moment over and over. Did I say something wrong? Did I seem unprofessional? Do they think less of me now? And it felt endless. And the more I tried to fix the thoughts, to fight them, analyze them, silence them, the louder they become. Yoga helped for a moment, journaling helped for a while, but the unease kept circling back because what I was really doing was resisting what I felt. What I come to realize that the real pain wasn't the situation. It was my resistance to it. It was my refusal to let the experience simply be there. And it's funny how we fight reality. We think if we resist the discomfort, it would go away faster. But the reality is, resistance is actually what keeps it alive. And acceptance of the situation isn't weakness, it's wisdom. It's the realization that peace doesn't come from changing what it is, but from stopping the agreement with it. And when we finally stop fighting the experience, we begin to free ourselves from it. So I made a commitment to myself to use every experience to free myself. If something triggers me, it's not a punishment, it's a mirror. It's showing me the part of me that's still holding tension, still believing an old story. So now, when discomfort arises, I ask myself two questions. What in me is being shown right now? And what part of me is asking to be set free? So instead of trying to fix the situation outside, I turn inward. I look at what's being active inside. And that's how every experience, even the hard ones, become a doorway to liberation. So how do we actually let go when the mind won't stop? How do we stop being ruled by the thoughts, the story, the anxiety? There's a few steps that have helped me, especially through this recent trigger. And here's I'd like to share that with you. The step number 1 is don't fight the thoughts. Let them be there. You don't need to suppress them or push them away or tell yourself you shouldn't think them. That only gives them more power. Instead, allow the thoughts to pass through like clouds moving across the sky. And when the mind starts spinning, gently replace the momentum with some neutral, grounding or kind. For me, when my mind replays that interaction, when it say, he must think less of me now, I softly repeat a mantra. I am safe, I am learning, I'm loved, even in this. Not to escape the thought, but to remind my nervous system that I am safe in this moment. The thoughts will lose their grip when they no longer have your resistance. Step number 2, become the witness. After the storm of thoughts, shift your awareness. Imagine stepping back and simply watching yourself. You're not trying to fix your mind. You are observing it. Like looking in a mirror and saying, there you are, thinking, worrying, trying to figure things out. And just notice. No judgment, no analysis. In that awareness, you reconnect with the part of you that beyond the mind, the quiet observer, the consciousness that witnesses the chaos but isn't consumed by it. That's your freedom. And when you can watch your thoughts instead of becoming them, they start to lose their power over you. Step number 3, relax your heart and let it pass. Feel the emotion in your body, the tightness, the unease, and soften into it. Take a deep breath, let it move through like a wave that comes and goes. You don't need to understand it right now. You just need to let it move and feel completely all these emotions. This is a moment of true letting go, when you stop holding on to the story and start trusting the process. Now, the more I practice this, the more I realize that accepting and letting go are not passive acts. They are, I would say, it's the most courageous things we can do. They say, I choose to trust this moment even when I don't fully understand it. I'm no longer fighting with life. I am learning from it. I'm freeing myself through it. And because when we stop resisting what's happening, we begin to release what has been struck inside. We clear the space for more light, more peace, more truth to enter. That's what it meant to use every experience to free yourself, not by escaping it, but by feeling it fully and letting it pass. So, if your mind has been loud lately like mine, if you've been caught in thoughts you can't quiet, take a breath. Don't fight them. Don't label them as wrong. Just see them, breathe them, and replace them with something gentle. Remember, you're not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind them. You are the sky, not the clouds passing through it. And every time you choose to observe instead of react, you free yourself a little more. So today, ask yourself, what in me is being shown right now? What part of me is asking me to set free? And then let it move through. Because every thought, every feeling, every discomfort is an opportunity to come home to yourself. Thank you for listening and for walking this path of awareness, release, and gentle freedom. Bye for now.